Semi-final number 1. It's Giles and Richie from the Celebrities against Elise and Aaliyah from the Joystick Junkies, and the winner and runner-up are going through to our final. Take it away, Mark.
So we're on to the semi-finals where the Celebrities meet the female team, the Joystick Junkies. It's Her Majesty's Pleasure in London. On the front row of the grid is Aaliyah in the all-yellow Ferrari F50, with alongside her it's the blue GT40 of Elise. Row 2 of the grid, Richie in the red F40, and at the very back it's a Lamborghini Murcielago and Giles. And away they go, and it looks like it's a fabulous start from the very back of the grid by the Lamborghini Murcielago, the silver car of Giles. They charge up towards the first corner, but leading overall, it's Aaliyah in that yellow F50. They turn through the fourth corner, and there's contact already between the two Ferraris, sneaking through there into the lead. Therefore goes the silver Murcielago Lamborghini of Giles. From in second place, Aaliyah, who sits there in the blue GT40 with that white stripe right the way down the centre. Two Ferraris still battling away for third and fourth position. Third currently is Richie in that red F40, being chased by the car that we're inside at the moment. Aaliyah in the yellow M50. They deck out again at that corner, everybody making contact with everybody else, and the main casualty of that is Richie's red Ferrari F40, who drops down into fourth position. It's the silver Murcielago of Giles that leads still overall from Elise in that blue GT40. Aaliyah in the yellow F50 still sits there in third place. We're in car with her at the minute as we head back down the Mall again and up towards the Arch of Death. For the very first time, she makes contact with the inside wall of the Arch of Death, and that throws the car into the rails. Of course, that means that Elise is going to pull away, albeit very, very slightly, in second position. The blue GT40 now closing on the silver Lamborghini Murcielago of Giles for the race lead. They're almost side by side. If she can tuck back in behind and get a bit of a draft up the corner, she may well just dive up the inside on the braking. Yes, she does. She goes through into the lead, but really decks out of that corner, and it costs her time again. Giles in that silver Lamborghini Murcielago back into the lead again. The blue GT40 of Elise back down into second position. Third place at the moment is still Aaliyah in the all-yellow Ferrari F50, but not far behind her is the fourth place red Ferrari F40 of Richie. Lamborghini Murcielago starting to stretch its legs again once more down the straight, as again into the corner, making contact with the barrier on the outside and on the inside again. That damaged Ferrari F50 of Aaliyah looking very, very second-hand indeed. Now, of course, don't forget this is the first of these semi-finals, so everything up for grabs still. And certainly in fourth place, Richie, the red Ferrari F40. We can see that yellow F50 of Aaliyah just ahead of him on the circuit. They head through the Arch of Death once more, and Elise makes an error there, which costs her time again. Very, very quickly the two Ferraris recover, and through up into second place, therefore, goes Richie, or does he? Yes, the two Ferraris having a cracking battle for second and third position. It's Elise's blue GT40 that's cost herself time as a result of that mistake, heading through the Arch of Death. She's already managed to climb back up to third again at the expense of Aaliyah's yellow Ferrari F50 that drops back down to fourth again. But the battle is certainly on for second. Again, there's a very large deck out as everybody has a huge claim up on that corner. Giles in the Lamborghini Murcielago, the silver car. We've not seen a great deal of him because Elise in that blue GT40, Aaliyah in the yellow F50 and Richie in the red F40 have been battling absolutely tooth and nail. And now, if anything, I think Aaliyah in that yellow Ferrari F50 is closing on Elise's GT40, the all-blue car, just ahead of her. So keep your eye out for that second and third place battle as our race leader heads back down the straight again in what looks like a fairly undamaged car. He heads through the Arch of Death for the final time. Elise still in second position in that blue GT40, but Aaliyah in that Ferrari F50, the all-yellow car, is continuing to put her under pressure. But it looks as though it's going to be Giles, and it is. The Murcielago Lamborghini, the all-silver car, takes a race win. Spin at the last couple of corners for the yellow F50 of Aaliyah. She's already down in third place. It looks as though third is the best she's going to finish, because Elise in the blue GT40, she will come through and take second position. Great stuff from Giles and Elise. They take the first two places in the final. For Aaliyah and Richie, it's the end of the day.